I wasn't even that attracted to him. I wasn't, but I gave him my number anyway. On Saturday, guess what? It's Monday. Guess what I can't stop thinking about?
Rejected.
I wasn't even that attracted to him. I'm not even sad. I'm just upset. I'm like, how dare you look at me? How dare you? Look at me.
No, because I was severely humbled by a man today, and I actually just have to unburden myself and get it off my chest, because if I don't, I fear this will manifest in other weird ways, okay? So picture this. It's 3 days ago. I'm on Hinge. Yeah, we're back into the dating scene, okay? I matched with this guy. He's pretty cute. He's definitely my type. His hairline's receding a little bit, but he's tall. Okay, stay with me. We have the briefest back and forth. There's like no vibe, really. It was like da-da-da, 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 da-da-da-da. He asked me a question, and I say, yeah, like I say a couple things to respond to him, and then I say, by the way, your dog is really cute. Okay, like I'm trying to keep the convo going, because again, he's tall, receding hairline, but tall. So like 3 days go by and he doesn't respond, and I'm like, oh, that's a bummer. Like sometimes these things just fall off. Like people are busy. I've also learned that a lot of people just don't even check the apps, but like, okay, humble me, yes, I get it. They also could just not be interested. Like the amount of people that were like, who's gonna tell her when guys are not interested in her, they won't ask her follow-up questions. That was me that posted that video. Anyway, so today I woke up and chose violence. Instead of deciding to just like leave it and play it cool, I was like, let me just shoot my shot one last time. So I made a little joke, because the last thing I said was, you know, your dog is cute. And then he didn't respond. So I just said, I take it all back. He's not even my type. I think that's top tier comedy. Okay. He unmatches me. No, he unmatched me. Do you know how sick it was to get into the app and just be like, wait, what did I even say? And then be like, wait, where is he? He's not here anymore. Oh, that's because he blocked me. Nothing makes you feel like a crazy bitch than when someone acts like you're a crazy bitch. It is so embarrassing. And being embarrassed is such a weird feeling, especially when you're an adult. Because I'm like, I've worked past a lot of this, but like obviously not. It did motivate me to go for a hike, because I was like, quite literally, I need to take a hike, and I need to get really good looking. Like I need to get so fit this summer so that everyone is just sick of me. His hairline will be gone, and so will my weight.
She's unloading everything on camera because a guy she thought would chase her just said no. You see, women aren't used to this kind of direct rejection from someone attractive. Society has fed them this idea since childhood. You're the catch, men will line up. When a high-value guy walks away, it breaks the script. No tears fix it, no rant changes it. It's a mirror she can't ignore.
Y'all, I have been struggling. I have been on my knees crying, asking God why I'm alone. And I know people are crying for much deeper reasons than that. But I have been struggling with that, because that's not what I want. But what you want is not always what is right for you in that moment. I have to keep reminding myself that God has someone out there, especially for me. He's working on his heart, prepping him for me just the same way that he is prepping my heart for him. I just can't wait for that moment, and being patient. It's hard.
Women nowadays don't want boyfriends. They just want a man who acts like a boyfriend and is loyal to them while they mess around with other men.
Red flag in a girl.
The girl that has a wedding ring on and she's grinding on all the guys on the dance floor. That's a red flag for a girl.
Does that happen a lot here?
That just happened to us like 5 minutes ago.
To you specifically?
A big old fat diamond on her finger, grinding all over me.
Here she is spiraling, total meltdown after getting passed over, crying for attention online, saying it's not fair. Let me make this clear. Rejection hits women differently because they've rarely had to face it head on. A man gets turned down, he moves on, hits the gym, builds something. But for her, it's personal, like her whole value just got questioned. That's why the anger or the tears come fast. The guy saw the entitlement and chose peace instead.
You were saying, well, it's kind of okay for men to have a high body count, but when women have a high body count, there's an issue with it. So you claim there's a double standard that exists, right?
Yes.
Right, and you might say, for example, as follows. If a guy himself has a high body count, it would be unfair or unreasonable or hypocritical or a double standard for, as a man with high body count, to desire a woman who has a low body count. Huh?
So definitely he can desire someone,
Yeah.
but I just don't think it should be shamed. Like, oh, it's disgusting.
We're not, I don't think we're talking about, well,
That's what that was your point. To use that term disgusting to describe a person because of their human experience.
For the women to have it.
I'll explain it. So, for example, body count sort of moves it far away from what encounter actually is. So for example, there could be differentials here. You'll probably respond like, oh, well, a woman could have a high body count, but she's been celibate for 3 years. But I'd point to it like this. For example, here's how it's disgusting. If a woman slept with a different guy the night before and she goes on a date with me and I sleep with her, that's disgusting.
Well, I mean, why is it disgusting? Biologically, socially, or emotionally? What is disgusting?
All of the above.
I was FaceTiming a man, I know, gross, last night. A man that's trying to court me, if you will. And he said something about how he wanted to get a laundry service. He was like, I think I'm going to get a laundry service to start doing my laundry for me. It's like $200 a month. They'll pick it up, drop it off, folded, all that. And I was like, oh my gosh, that'd be amazing. I was like, that's one thing I could do. It would be like hire a cleaning person, hire someone to do my laundry because I don't want to do that. And he goes, oh, really? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, oh, so you're not domesticated like that? Can you build a f***ing house? I'm sorry, I'm not domesticated like that because I don't want to do your f***ing laundry. I don't want to do my own laundry. Why would I do yours?
Girl loses it completely after rejection, freaks out right there. This isn't just about one no, it's the shock of realizing looks and attitude don't guarantee everything. Women get told they're queens, but reality doesn't care. When an attractive guy enforces his standards, no simping, no orbiting, she can't process it. Humility comes hard, but it's needed.
Would y'all like to know what it's like to date in 2025? Great, I'll tell you. So I have Facebook dating, embarrassing but true. And on my Facebook profile, I put my Snapchat name because it's just easier for me to get messages, see messages, than going through like the whole app or whatever. Today a guy adds me on Snapchat and he's like, hey, how you doing? I'm at work, I'm busy, I don't answer. And then a little while later he hits me with oh, did you add me just to ignore me? Sir, it's regular business hours. I have a job. Do you have a job? Like, I have a whole job. I have questions for you now. Like, are you not working? Do you have shift? Anyways, so after I'm working, I don't owe you anything. He basically proceeds to tell me that I'm fat. Crazy. I didn't know. Was I fat before I hurt your feelings? Or was I only fat after? I've got questions. I've got a lot of fat questions.
The other day, a man looked me in the face and said, Aubrey, why are there so many single women like you in their 30s who complain about how awful it is to date, how bad the modern day dating pool is? Because I'm a man, I'm single in my 30s, I have no kids, and I have so many options out here. You guys just have to, pick better men. And then he said something along the lines of relationships being a walk in the park or something like that. And I'm over here like, what park are you walking through? Because I'm trekking through Jurassic Park with a machete. I'm glad that you're strolling through Central Park enjoying the scenery, but women are out here fighting for our lives. Hey, in theory, I agree with you. Women should pick better men. But you want to know what that would require? That would require men to, be better. But I'm so glad that you're having a great time dating. I fear it's because you are, in fact...
I'm really not. Holy shit. Hi.
How you doing?
Good.
Well, my name is John.
Nice to meet you.
I couldn't help but notice over there, so I came over here to say what's up.
Hi.
Over there.
No, I don't give a... I can give you my Instagram.
Nah, I don't do all that social media shit.
Well, I don't give out my number. I don't. I'm sorry. I'm not. I'm really not. Holy shit.
Women furious when even nice guys reject them now. Flip the script. Imagine it's a top-tier guy doing it. The meltdown is worse because entitlement is deeper. They've been rejecting average men for years, but when the tables turn, rage. You see, society pushed this "you're the prize" narrative too far. Men are waking up, choosing better. No more free validation.
Hey, does anyone want to be like my goth, nonchalant boyfriend or girlfriend while I'm over here being a bimbo? Because like, I like being a bimbo. It suits me well, you know? I got big tits, pretty face, I'm a little dumb. I used to be blonde, so that was even more bimbo-y. But I love the aesthetic of like other people that are like, you know, emo and like goth and dark. I just feel like it doesn't suit me. Like I have freckles and like I just it doesn't suit me on the regular. And I love people who look like that. And I want that dynamic. Does anyone want to do that with me? I love the bimbo and emo goth nonchalant. Like, and you can just love me. I'm a little bit dumb. I'm outgoing. And you know, you're just nonchalant in the corner, being all cool, mysterious, but you love me, even though I'm a bimbo.
Emotional public meltdown during rejection, wild stuff. Not being able to control it shows how unfamiliar no is. Men deal with rejection quietly, build resilience. Women often turn it outward, blame, tears, revenge posts. It's not weakness, it's lack of practice in reality. High-value guys spot the chaos early and walk.
If I can guess the name of your crush, you gotta call him right now and tell me you have feelings for him.
Okay.
I want you to visualize the name like if it's right here in front of you, okay?
Okay.
Alex?
Hi, y'all. Hey. I just wanted to let you know that I have feelings for you, and I wonder if we could hang out sometime.
Oh, what are you saying?
Yes or no?
No, bro, what you mean?
You said no?
No,
Why?
that shit makes no sense. How you gonna have feelings for me? Yeah, man.
Oh, wait. So you don't feel the same way?
I'm confused.
So you don't feel the same way?
Oh, are you drunk or what?
No, I'm not drunk. I just answered a question. Yes or no?
I mean, no, you haven't even told.
All right, bye.
She goes wild after a nice guy rejects her. Imagine if it was someone she really wanted. The rage is real because it shatters the control. Women expect men to wait, simp, chase. When he doesn't, meltdown. This is what happens when entitlement meets boundaries. Men are learning. Protect your peace first.
Do you consider yourself a modern or traditional woman?
I would say pretty traditional, for sure.
So you're traditional, but you put the man in his place.
Yeah. When necessary. That's traditional. When necessary.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm just collecting data.
Okay.
If you dated a traditional man, would you be a stay-at-home mom?
No.
No.
I
Okay.
can't.
So you're modern traditional.
Yeah, probably a little bit of modern, yeah.
Girl freaks out post-date. Thank you, but no. Instant meltdown. Let me tell you straight. Modern dating has women thinking any guy should be grateful, but attractive men have options. See the red flags? Attitude, demands, and bounce. No second chances for drama. That's humbling in real time.
And we've seen men that don't know how to handle rejection, but have you seen women that don't know how to handle rejection? Oh, like ladies, I'm sorry, I might have to bring this one up. I swear down. A man getting rejected is one thing, but you see when a woman gets rejected, brother, it doesn't matter how bad she is, how nothing she is, the mark is gonna leave is different. When a woman gets rejected, you have the whole friendship. It's okay, girl, he don't know what he's missing out. You're too bad for him anyways. But the way they go about it, it's insane. Like, once you reject a woman, that is in her head forever now. You're being plotted on. One day you're gonna circle back to her. You don't know it, but you're gonna circle back to her. You're gonna reject her one day, then you're gonna message her again. And when you message her, it'll be the worst mistake you've ever made in your life. You're gonna see her, she's gonna look all dolled up. You're gonna put a little hide, you're gonna put a little DM, and she's going to ruin your life because of that one time.
Entitled Woman Angry, she got rejected even by someone she called ugly. The hypocrisy is clear. She rejects based on looks/money, but can't handle it back. When a better guy says no, total loss of composure. Society taught her one-way standards. Now reality is balancing the scales.
So I decided to shoot my shot with this guy who I think is attractive, has a good vibe. I sent him a DM. I got rejected, but the way that this man communicated and handled the situation was honestly so respectful and kind, which is bare minimum.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
But we don't really see this a lot with men. And if anything, it made him more attractive to me because I was like, oh, like this was a nice response. And also the fact that he can control lust. Do you know what I mean? Because I'm an attractive woman. I'm an intelligent woman. And, you know, the fact that this man was able to respectfully decline because of the fact that he is not looking to date right now or whatever it might be. Maybe he's not attracted to me or doesn't feel the same vibe. So fine. But the way that he handled it was super respectful and no hard feelings. And this is the first time that I've actually been rejected since actively making, you know, choices in my dating life and consciously deciding what kind of energy I want in my life as opposed to just accepting whatever comes my way as a woman. But even then, even though rejection does, I have done so much work to become more confident and to be secure within myself that I don't need this man's validation. Like, this doesn't take anything away from me. I am still valuable. I'm still beautiful. I'm still intelligent.
God.
Asian women melting down after millionaires reject, same pattern. Thought status plus looks equals win. But high-value men want peace, femininity, no baggage. Rejection exposes the delusion. You're not owed commitment. Men opt for better vibes elsewhere.
Guys, this guy, he messed up. If you get asked out by a woman, you guys gotta, I don't care if you want to go or not, you gotta take one for the team and say yes. Because we have been trying to get more women to ask men out. Guys, it's a joke. Like, of course, if you don't want to go out on the date, don't go out if you're not interested in her or if you're already taken. But in all seriousness, I think that this is real, raw, true reaction from a woman because she can't tolerate the rejection. And that's just rejection. Like, men get it all the time. Plus, they get put down and insulted or being made fun of. It's not fun, especially when, like, their worst fear happens, which is being called a creep. That kind of thing absolutely does impact their ability to approach the next time. Ladies, please really show your interest. Come up to the guy, say something. You don't even need to ask them out necessarily. Just approach him and say your name. That's it.
When a woman gets rejected, it sticks forever. Plotting, revenge thoughts. That's the mark it leaves. Men shake it off. Women internalize it as attack on worth. Why? Because they've been sold, "You're perfect," for too long. Humble pie tastes bitter first time.
Oh my gosh. He proceeds to stand there the whole time. There she was trying to film this beautiful, cute moment with her and her friends, and he came around and just couldn't read the room. Couldn't just let them have their moment. Just felt like, you know what would make this moment better? Me hitting on one of them. I love this comment that said, I stayed to the end of the TikTok because I didn't want to leave you guys alone with him. Bro really stood there like, where my hug at? I think he thought those girls were drunk and he was going to get a chance to get a cheap feel or to kiss somebody. He thought that they were inebriated enough that he could just take advantage. Why on earth would he ever expect you guys to stop and make that moment about him? I think it's because some men genuinely believe they are God's gift to women. So it doesn't matter if they're interrupting you when you look like you enjoy being alone, if you look like you're in a rush or a hurry, if you're enjoying a girls' night with your friends. They think that you have prayed for a man like them all your life. And so it doesn't matter if they're interrupting. They're here now. They are the prince that was promised. They're so convinced that their presence is a gift to every woman, they don't even pick up on social cues and vibes. And they can't even tell when women actually don't want them around. Nothing about their vibe said that they wanted him there. But he thinks, of course you do. I'm a man.
Women upset men ignore them after past rejections. They expect chase forever. But men remember. Why risk disrespect again? Attractive guys especially. High standards, low drama. Rejection humbles because it forces self-reflection, something many avoid.
So I'm from San Diego, California, and I'm 26, and I just really feel like I'm actually going to be alone forever at this point in my life. I go out, you know, I try to look good. I don't know if it's because I'm ugly or I'm fat, and no, I'm not fishing for compliments. I don't really, maybe I'm not fat, but I just feel like no one ever hits on me. I don't ever get complimented. I've been told that maybe it's because I have like a rest face, which maybe I'm guilty of. But either way, it's just so sad because it's like, how else am I ever gonna find anyone? That's why I feel like I'm gonna be alone for the rest of my life, because I'm shy. I don't have many friends. I don't go out much. I just don't understand how this is gonna happen. Like, are they gonna fall from the sky? Workplace, I don't know. I try not to, I don't like dating people from work. All I'm trying to say is it just feels like when I go out, people are just so disconnected. It's not like how it used to be. I always feel like there's way prettier women out there than me, which is obviously true. And I don't know if it's like insecurity that's making me feel this way, but no one ever hits me or hits on me or approaches me, and I will never do that to a man. But I still want to meet somebody. So I don't know if anyone's in the same situation, the same boat. But yeah, and I hate dating apps. I will never, ever, 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 ever download one. So how else am I supposed to find somebody? Whatever.
Hilarious but real. Woman asking guys out, getting rejected. Shock on face. When roles reverse, the entitlement shows. She thought easy, yes. Reality says no. Attractive men don't simp. They choose wisely.
Married men statistically outlive single men because wives saves lives. Simple as that. For those of you who are new here, I am a certified life coach. I specialize in love and relationships, self-development, and finances, and I have been doing so for close to a decade. And what I don't need y'all doing is jumping in this comment section talking about, oh, well, this basketball player's ex-wife and this multimillionaire's ex-wife. Baby, you're not in that category, so I need y'all to sit down and take a seat. And the same thing about that is those men did not pick properly. The same way I tell women that they need to be better and do better in the dating phases, you men need to do better at picking your girlfriend and choosing who your wife will be. Because if you are choosing the proper girlfriends for you and you are choosing the proper wives for you, someone that's actually going to be there for you, someone that's actually going to provide peace, someone that's actually going to be there for your emotional and your mental stability, someone that's actually going to take your health concerns seriously, someone that's going to actually take your dreams and your goals seriously, baby, you're going to accomplish everything that you want to accomplish in your life. And as the bare bones, the minute that you feel any way ill, sick, just you got a cough, that lady's going to schedule a doctor's appointment for you, and she's going to be on top of you to ensure you get all your labs, to ensure you take all the tests, so on and so forth. Nothing, and I mean nothing, will beat having a good woman in your corner as a man. Having a woman that believes in you, having a woman that sees you, having a woman that respects you. And I don't want to hear nothing about these new women this and these new women that, because I've seen these new women respect men who didn't deserve it. So I don't understand why you can't find one that's going to respect you. Choose the right girlfriend. Choose the right wife. See how you can cross waters and climb mountains and reach the pinnacles of success. And I'm not asking you, I'm telling you this. Stay safe.
American women shocked at overseas rejections. Meltdown City. Thought universal appeal. But abroad or at home, high-value men see through entitlement. Humbling. Your market value isn't infinite. Men worldwide prioritize peace.
Had a boy not show up for like a meetup that we had planned yesterday, and his excuse was that nothing was set in stone, which is originally it was supposed to be today that was going to happen. So like fair play, like something came up, I had to change the days, but like I texted him to switch to yesterday as soon as I knew. Like I gave him as much notice as I could. We live in different cities, so it's a little bit of a drive, and I offered like to meet somewhere halfway between at first, and he was like, absolutely not, like I'm a chivalrous person, chivalry's not dead, like I'll come to you. I was like, cool. I got a tiny bit of cold feet on the day of course. Someone new, I've never met them before. They're driving to meet me, like that just always stresses me out, like it just feels like a lot of pressure. And I think he picked up on that, which is fair. Like he was like, are you sure? I feel like you don't want me to come. And I was like, no, I want you to come, but it makes me nervous. And he was like, no, that's fair. He was like, look, if we don't vibe, I can just get a hotel. And I was like, okay, cool, come down. And then he just didn't. Like, he just didn't come. And then I'm like, it's getting later and later in the day. And I'm like, we're running out of time here. Like, what's going on? And so this morning I just sent a text like, hey, like, I like someone who comes when he says he's going to come, basically. And his excuse was that nothing was actually set in stone and some things came up. And, like, he had an explanation, which is fine. But I was like, I knew all week that you were coming. I had kept my day free for you. And, like, sorry, but that's nothing set in stone. Like, I don't know. That's just... Like, he apologized for not coming through and that it wasn't his intention, which is fine. But I'm just like, intentionally or not intentionally, disappointing. And to anyone who is out there who is doing a similar thing, like you're making a promise or not necessarily a promise, like you're not promising anything and then using that as an excuse to like absolve guilt or whatever from like not showing up for something that you said you would show up for, you are probably like the 6th or 7th person who's done the same thing to a girl, and then you wonder why we get so upset and like call you out for this happening. Because now I feel like maybe I bit the bullet too quickly on it. But I'm also like, again, this has happened so many times now. Like, I just don't have the energy to keep going through this whole cycle of ambiguity and then disappointment. Like just get it together. Do what you say you're gonna do. Like, is it really that hard?
Guy rejected by multiple in seconds, but flip to woman. Meltdown bigger. Public rejection stings extra when you're not used to it. Women expect royal treatment. Reality checks fast from attractive guys.
So I keep hearing something about this whole lonely man epidemic. And if you're a man, I want you.
I just decided today that the next man I date, I need him to be able to like tie down to a truck. Like, I need you to be able to load up a truck, be able to tie it down and get me to where I'm going. Because every man I've dated can't do that, and every man in my family can do that. The lady who waxes me just told me her husband can fix anything. She's like, my washer and dryer breaks. He knows how to figure it out, order the part on Amazon, and fix it himself. Same thing with their plumbing, like their sink broke. And I'm like, brother, the last man I dated tried to jumpstart my car and fucked it up so bad that my car legitimately broke, and then I had to take it to get fixed, and he like up a part that was going to cost me $3,000. Are you kidding me? So that's going to be my next question. Do you know how to tow a trailer? Like, hitch a trailer onto a truck if I needed that done. I need a manly man in my life. Not these pretty boys. No.
Be very mindful of the music you're listening to. I know you're not going to like that, but bad luck, it has to be said. Because a lot of these songs are men talking about women being like this. They don't care about this. They only care about money. They only care about, I don't even want to say the word, you know, all those very rude things that they say about women. Why listen to that? Because it has a good beat, but you're singing it. So you're also, back to point one, you're literally speaking life into that. Why would you want to do that? Why are you belittling yourself? Be very mindful of the music you're listening to, because it's so catchy that you end up singing it and you don't realize that you're singing it. They're talking about, men are talking about how they cheat on their girl and their girl always take them back. Sorry? Have you ever heard of a guy singing, well, maybe some, but very rare, a guy singing, oh yeah, she cheated on me, but that's okay, I took her back? Like, all the guys sing about the girls, because girls will literally always say, I will take him back. A man, it's very rare for him to take you back if you cheat on him. They have too much pride. They actually respect themselves, you know? Like, whereas women, I saw a video and every woman's like, oh yeah, I probably would. And they asked guys, every single guy said, no. Like, they'd laugh because they're like, as if I would. Like, where has our respect gone?
Men want to be chased so bad. Like, since when did we switch roles? This is why we call y'all a princess. Because y'all want princess treatment. So yeah, you want to act like you're going to get treated like one. Okay? So yeah, I'm not going to text you first. I'm not going to call you first. But if I do text you first, then I'm going to text you good morning, princess. Because you're a princess. Because if I don't text you, you don't text me. Like, what type of is that? So you're literally a princess. Okay? And yeah, I mean, we're not going to go 50-50. No. And y'all be wanting to do the bare minimum, like literally. Taking somebody to eat is the bare minimum because a lot of us, we could pay for our own food. Okay? We're not dusty over here. Like, we could literally go to a 5-star restaurant and pay for our own. So if you think that's doing the most, but anyways, if you complain about girls so much, just go get a guy. That's it. And call it a day. But don't be over here wasting our time, doing the bare minimum. Like, bye.
Meltdown on dating show after rejection kicked off. Can't handle no. This is the pattern. Entitlement plus no accountability equals explosion. Men walk early now. No fixing, no drama. Pass over potential headache. That's it for this video, guys. Help us grow by subscribing to the channel. Drop your thoughts down below and don't forget to leave a like as well. See you next time.